In Sam Raimi's Spider-Man films, the spider sense is activated upon a fast, high-pitched noise. When the spider sense is active, the world seems to slow down briefly, visualizing Spider-Man's heightened awareness. The spider sense seems to scan Peter's surroundings for even the smallest of details, and once the danger is located, the world begins to accelerate back to its original speed, giving Spider-Man a brief moment to react. This visual effect often allows him to see exactly where the danger is coming from as it zooms in and locates the exact position of the threat. In Mark Webb's Spider-Man films, the spider sense is activated upon an audio sound effect that sounds like the jingle of keys, which gives it a more tingly sensation. Once it activates, Peter seems to know the general direction of where the danger is coming from. What I find interesting about this spider sense is that it detects danger in general, and not danger that will directly affect Peter himself. For example, the spider sense activated when Electro was in Times Square, despite the fact that Peter was nowhere near it, meaning that the spider sense can not only detect dangerous situations, but also minutes before they happen. Just like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, the spider sense also does a 3D scan of his surroundings, allowing him to observe even the smallest of details. The most interesting part of Andrew's spider sense is the fact that it's tied directly to his emotional state and his guilt. Every time Peter either talked to Gwen or within the same area, the spider sense would activate and make the ghostly figure of Captain Stacy appear. In the form of a hallucination, the spider sense itself is manifesting as a reminder of Peter's guilt, calling back to the promise he made with him in the first film. Tom Holland has one of the most unique approaches to the spider sense. Unlike the other versions, there is no audio cue for when it activates, but more of a biological response. When the spider sense activates, his hairs stand, his heartbeat begins to accelerate, and his hearing becomes hyper-focused on a specific target, allowing him to almost tune out the outside world. This biological response can be so severe that Peter can begin to panic and collapse from the physical overload. This spider sense is so powerful, in fact, that it could detect when the Green Goblin took over Norman's body, showing that Peter can not only detect danger, but the intent to cause harm itself, making it almost impossible to scheme behind his back.